orb in Sarthal.
No. Yeah, that's me. I found the orb, but I want to go
I
here.
think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off.
I don't want to see. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going... Well. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, there are. Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study. What more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to any... I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful.
Children of the Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a storybook, you weirdo. Right, find somebody's writings.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
It's always encouraging generations embracing education. The key to not long, but you can't start casting with a fireball coming at you. Also, if your ward isn't negated by an incoming spell, it will recharge itself after. Just be careful. Casting wards requires constant concentration, and you can easily find yourself drained of your magic. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about... I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, Daedric, or even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magic. It's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must...
No,
It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
Get him.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
What is it? I didn't do nothing.
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
Fuck a petty. Fuck. Hey, buddy. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
I said let's go, now. I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Aldmeri Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
I can see right up your nose.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Will you now? Oh dear, I'm at the back wall. Taking a long way for somewhere.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm
Cool.
afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief.
Okay.
The situation here at your college is of dire importance.
Okay.
And attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here
What about that
personally
guy?
to tell you it must be dealt with.
What does this have to do? Maybe this is dangerous. Why don't we do something new? Yeah, what
You
has it
set
got
this
in it?
chain of events in motion at Sarthal.
Oh, okay.
You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
Like dragons?
We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different.
Okay.
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed.
Okay.
Never forget that.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Were you about to
what is
say
the meaning of
something?
this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then...
So, I think we might have to knock a load of these out. Look. Right. Holy fuck. Right, actually, right. Speak with the leader, the companion, speak to the Lord.
Sleeves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow.
Come to,
You know, they say knowledge is his illusion, really, is the least. If If only I could be free of the mundane. Day activities like so.
Dawnstar, visit the museum in Dawnstar, great.
Requires.
Because that's where Wall is really. Damn dudes, give me. They're way over here, aren't they? They're not even sure I'm doing this backwards, frontwards, forwards. So there's different organizations to join, like, you know, so I don't know if joining one is going to outdo the other or harm the other. You get me? I won't go through this every time we fucking come up here. Just for the crack of it.
Yes?
Vampire.
All right, Isra. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful.
So welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
You're getting along with these folks. Takes some getting used to.
Cozy little place, isn't this?
I like what Isran has done with the place. It's good to see someone else who's really prepared.
Oh, did you need something?
Yes?
Not going anywhere. I thought he was gonna come down here. Fuck my life. What? Oh. You know, you're taking the fucking piss here now. How do you get up the fucking Gucci me going up there? Yeah, that's not good for vampires now. Cookie.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed. Well, at least you're smart enough to want to learn more. I'll show you what I can. This original... I'm trying to put it to good use. Only what I've heard, back in the Second Era, wound up turning into their event. Fought vampires wherever they found them. Serene needs help with her project to improve our crossbows. And if that doesn't interest you, speak with Gunmar. He has something for you. Keep your eyes open. That's okay, I was in here a second ago. This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
Probably weren't expecting to see me again.
No, but you're kind of fucked.
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. It's...
Yeah,
well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I had it, and why I was down there. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but
Daddy
my father's
troubles.
not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards.
You do have a
He
fair
wasn't
point.
always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. Was I wrong? Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
You got that much, you got balls, I'll give you that much. I'll fight for you. I'll fight for her.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't
Start
kill
with
this
the pronouns.
blood-sucking
Hey,
fiend
motherfucker.
right now?
Oh, the fucking lady, beardy boy. You got a boot in the bike. It's here. It's
Set
yeah.
my hatred aside?
Yeah.
Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong. You better know what you're doing. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you
Joining these
responsible.
guys is a bad idea.
Got it. You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset.
You're dead.
In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father.
Okay.
But of course, neither of us can read it. Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, the wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before I... You know. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
She's gonna die. I'm shit at this. Yeah, let's see your vampire skills. Go jump! Shithead. So she's gonna follow me, great. Your one died. Ninja. It actually optional. Well, cheap out of it. Do a couple of these first. Might as well do these first. See what these two matches have to say first.
Yes?
What now?
Cozy little place. If you're putting yourself in harm's way, you best be prepared. Take these. Working metal isn't easy. Let me show you a few things. East Run had a surprising stockpile of weapons and armor. Take a look.
Really? Oh, you're the guy with all the gear.
Fight bravely, friend.
Alright. You got iron steel before you. Great. Where's your woman?
Well, this isn't exactly up. I suppose I wonder what we're up against here. I can certainly try. A basic one. Talk to Gunmar if you need materials. It's not easy to get supplies way out here, but I'm managing. Take a look. I want to add some punch to our crossbow. I've always been fascinated with Dwemer artifacts. But as luck would have it, I've... So, if you'd be a dear and collect those plans for me?
Yada yada yada. See you later.
Yes?
You got a mission. I think I need to approach this because of missions all over the place, like. Right, because. See, I've got all of these all starting to. Just one at a time, man. Markers. That's alright. Oops. I guess what I'll do, I'll do one or two missions and then try and get a couple of miscellaneous ones down.
I'm okay with the dark, but I expect more than... It'll be good to get out of the sun for a while.
Yeah, let's go. Start swimming. There we go. Been in here. I don't remember why, but it was in here.
Who's there?
Now, like, this is the...
That'll teach you. Who's there? You knew I had something.
Never should have come here.
Who's there? You knew it. No more. Done and done.